אמנות.יצירה.בובות.Live, סדרת המשדרים של מרכז תיאטרון בובות ובית הספר לאמנות תיאטרון ובובות. אנחנו ממשיכים גם לפני הסגר ואנחנו נמשיך גם בתוך הסגר, והיום אנחנו נרחיק עד באלי כדי לדבר על מסכות וכדי לדבר על בובות. ואיתנו נמצאים, השידור היום מורכב, אנחנו בכמה ארצות. קודם כל נגיד שלום לשני האורחים שלנו, לז'ילברטו קונטי מצ'כיה ולאידה באגוס אנום סוריוואן שנמצא עכשיו באי באלי באינדונזיה. Hello to you.
Hello. How are you?
And hello Gil. Oh, we are fine. We are getting ready for the lockdown that will start on Friday. But we will continue our broadcasting, so we are very glad that you were able to join us. So first let's introduce the co-host of tonight, Gilberto Conti. So let me just prepare it. I will say some things about you in Hebrew. Let me just prepare it. The technical stuff is always a problem. So we do this and we do this. And this is Gilberto Conti. I will just read it all in Hebrew. בעל תואר בעיצוב במה מטעם אוניברסיטת דמו בפראג. הוא פיתח את עבודתו עם בובות תיאטרון ומסכות ענק מקרטון במשך 20 שנה במסגרת תיאטרון יוליו פאפט תיאטר שייסד. הוא יליד ריו דה ז'נרו, נצר למשפחה עוסקת בעיצוב ובניית בובות, מסכות ותלבושות קרנבל. עבד בבתי ספר לקרנבל בריו דה ז'נרו, עיצב וייצר בובות ומסכות ענק לקרנבלים ברחבי העולם. השתלם אצל אומנים ידועי שם כפיטר שומן מהברד אנד פאפט בניו יורק, פטר מטשק מעצב במה צ'כיה מיתולוגי, מילן פורמן מהאחים פורמן ואומני דרק אחרים. יש עוד, הוא מופיע ומלמד עיצוב, בנייה ומשחק עם בובות ומסכות במספר מדינות באירופה כמו גם בברזיל, בקייפ ורדה, באיים הקנריים, בדרי איילנד ועוד. במקביל משלים את לימודי הדוקטורט בתחום האנתרופולוגיה של התיאטרון באוניברסיטת קרל בפראג. So Gilles, this was all about you, and some words about the workshop you had here. ז'ילברטו ביקר כאן ב-2019 והעביר מפגש חד פעמי במרץ שהוביל אחר כך לכיתת אומן שהייתה מסגרת הפסטיבל של יצירת בובות וגם אוטומטות מקרטון. So Gilles, this is you, and Gilles was the matchmaker and he introduced us to Anom. So Anom, before we start, I think that you are still looking for a place to sit. Let's see. Raining. Oh, I heard the sound. I thought someone was carving.
No, it's rain.
It is raining.
It's still rain.
Yeah, it's like the sound for sure.
Bang, bang, like that. Yeah, it's rain, but it's okay.
So
now. Not.
So let's jump to Indonesia and watch this short clip about your work.
Yes. In Bali, it's hard to separate between culture, between religion, between art. This is one unity. My name is Ida Bagus Anom Suryawaan. I'm a mask maker, mask dancer, puppeteer, and also puppet maker. My family, mask maker, are already around 6 generations. My mission would like to keep up my family tradition. In Bali, every single mask they have meaning. First, for the place of the spirit. Second, we use mask for the performance. Third, we use mask for the protection. And then mask for the decoration. This one is more like a protection mask. Sometimes we put on the gate, or sometimes we put in dining room and bedroom. This is the protection from the bad spirit. Before I make mask, I'm trying to find the story behind the mask. Like in Bali, every temple they has a barong mask or rangdam mask or other kind of mask. Balinese people are not praying for the mass, but we're praying for the spirit to stay there. We have a very specific Balinese Hinduism because mass, puppet, this is part of Balinese Hinduism ritual. Like in Bali, if we build holy mass, like a secret mass, we talk with the like a temple community or social community, what kind of mass they would like to build. And then also they check where they would like to find the wood. We find the wood close to the temple or cemetery. We not cut all the tree. We just cut how big we want it. We have to find a good day to build it. After finish the mass will be bring to the tree where we find to show the tree. This is like a reincarnation for the protect of human being, a protect of our universe, keep a culture alive. And keep my tradition alive. Without tradition, no modern. Without culture, you have no identity.
Beautiful.
Without culture, you have no identity. Yes. So tell us about your history.
Sentence.
You have
Go
been
on. Speak a little bit about you.
okay. Are we having some
Can you
problems?
hear us, man? Anon,
Hello?
can you hear us? I think it's our first lockdown of internet.
Yeah, so he will fix it. So Gilberto, tell us how you met Anom.
Yeah, so first I was supposed to travel for Bali also, and coming to Bali in Ubud, that's one of the most important villages of carvers there. I decided to join his course, and it was like really magic because the way how he was working with the wood, and the way how the process, because I'm coming from different part of school of carvers. I'm coming from the school of European carvers. I'm coming from Brazil. It's other school of carvers also, but part of my formation was from Europe carvers. And when I went to Bali and saw Anon working and like a lot of different carvers in different parts, like each corner you find a carver and a worker. So I'm like, I will show soon about what I was doing with him and how the way he was working. But I think it was one of the most powerful moment to me was to see different lines of creation and creativity, and how he was working, sitting on the ground, like meditation. He said that this is my yoga every day. I do yoga. So he was sitting, carving, like in that position that we that we are used to sitting in the chair. You are after 2-3 hours not feeling your legs. So it was really interesting how he was 8 hours sitting, carving, like a non-stop, and he was like keeping the position, and I was exhausted after some hours. I could not walk because I'm not a yogi also. So
Anom,
and is that so? Yeah, Anon.
Yeah. So can
Let's
you
jump
hear us
to
now?
Anon. I'm not. Yes.
Pardon? Hello?
So
So
can
can you
you
hear us
speak
now?
about your? Yes. Yeah, I think yes.
Yes, I can hear that now. What?
Okay.
Now? Okay. Okay.
So tell us a bit about your history, your sixth generation history.
Okay. I would like to tell you about my family, about my generation, the story of my family. Actually, in my family, I'm already sorry, in my family we are already around a 7 generation who do mask maker, mask dancer, puppeteer, architecture, painter, or high priest, like that. This is like a what you call, yeah, like already tradition, mostly in my family, and then never keep continue. You know what I mean, yeah. Every generation, at least 1 or 2 of my family they doing same, like a puppeteer, mask maker, puppet maker, mask dancer, architect, or painter. Can mostly in my family we work for art, you know. Kind of like that, you know.
And can I ask you, Anon, also,
Yes.
what's the importance of the mask and the puppets for your community? What's like its interaction from mask maker? Because looking for European side, looking for like West side, a mask maker sometimes can be a poor guy or like not considered like respectful for the society. What's the power of a puppeteer in your community?
Yes.
Because this is beautiful. That's really important, we think and see. So tell me.
Yes. Okay. That is very good question. Yeah. For us in Bali, okay, not specific in Bali, but for all of us, this is puppet or mask is that is ancient art, you know, everywhere. But in Bali, puppet and mask is very important. This is part of Balinese tradition, of Balinese Hinduism, like religion. Also, mask and puppet part of the offering. For example, if we have a big temple ceremony, mask, we have mask performance or puppet performance, and that's time. This is okay. We can call this as part of Balinese Hinduism. That is very important. That
So
is
is-
not about okay, like me. This is my family or my ancestor or my tradition call me to be like a mask maker or to be mask dancer. Not like a, you know, it's for me. I would like to keep my tradition alive. This is important for me.
Is there a separation between the religious ceremonies and the art, or it's just a mixture?
Mix. That is one thing in Bali between art and religion. This is like one for like okay, like one piece of coin cannot separate each other. This one piece together, different letter but in one piece. Art and religion, because it's for us in Bali, art influenced by Hinduism, and in Hinduism support by the art and tradition. This is
So you
one
have-
thing in Bali.
So you have the special technique of carving the mask, something that in the Western world is not known already, and this is like working with simple tools, sitting on the floor and just
Yes.
carving. So we
Yeah.
we can see some of it while we're speaking.
Yeah.
Let's make it bigger.
That is what I do. That one, you know, sitting on the floor, and then we have a special like a cutting board, and then simple tool. That is, I'm sitting like a yoga. This is part
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
yoga in Bali. This is very, you know, and then part of the yoga, and then we learn in Bali how to be patient. It's not in a hurry, you know, patient. This very
Why? Because you know I'm you know in Israel we are like a modern country. If we need a table, if it's more convenient to work on a table, we will work on a table. And if we need some special tools, we will order them or we will buy them, and we think we will work faster. But you take the time. And why that?
Yeah, because for us in Bali, we have to take time because important. Sometimes we, like me, I can do fast, but the quality, what I do, sometimes is not what I want.
And why that?
Because this is part of like, this is like sacrifice, like sacrifice for me. Sacrifice is me. Yeah, sacrifice like me. I'm focused and concentrate in that. Concentrate. I would like to do the best thing because what I do, like what I'm perform, what I'm carving, the beginning is not for selling. It's not for economic, not for money, but for offering. Like for the God, for us. Not for not for money, but for the God.
So
Yeah,
take
and
us. Yes, please.
I would like also to complement some stuff about it. Of my experience also, I was traveling for some parts of Asian countries. I'm not just taking out of Bali, but watching in Bali. I was in some celebration there. So you have small details in everywhere, every art they do, every scene, every decoration with the bamboos. So it's like something that big part of the world already lost. People want to print in 3D fast, 3D printer, and throw decoration like and when you see there, you see powerful like a connection with art. So you go in a small village and you see a small, like a grandmother doing special work like that takes hours or days to produce, or sometimes months. So that's the thing that I think sometimes Asian countries, some parts, if you go to India also, if you see some other part of the paintings, carvings in Japan, also the masks of no theater, how they are producing. The guy takes months to produce sometimes one piece of mask with full of details and things. So I think this is the beauty of seeing the artist connected with something that's not just ego of like, I want to do a fast mask and just sell. And this is, I think that's the power for your work, Anom. And this is like magic, because I remember also seeing the guys with the huge sculptures close to your workshop. They had those guys that they work with the statues, like hundreds of details. So it's like magic. I was like, I was thinking the worst artist of the world. I said, I need hard work. I back home and I was working hard. No, I need to produce because it's beautiful level, powerful level. This is like.
So can you talk about the process from the beginning? Like if you want to make a mask, how do you start?
Yep. Okay. First, before I make a mask, I have to thinking. Okay. Sometimes I make sketch. Sometimes would give me inspiration. Would give me an idea, because I believe wood has a soul also. Wood has a feeling also. Sometimes wood asking me, "Oh, Anom, I would like to be like that." Because it's okay. Since I was kid, I work with wood. Around me is wood, so at least I know a little bit about that. Sometimes I told you, sometimes I'm scared. Sometimes just direct. I take wood and chopping wood. Yeah. For example, I make actually my basic is tradition mask. Yeah. This is like my foundation. So after this, I'm making my own creation. I would like to, not only stuck in tradition, I would like to be more free. My idea is free, but I keep the tradition. When I'm taking wood, for example, to making a tradition mask, I have to block a wood, and then we have already size. How big, how thick, and how tall of the of the wood. After that, I chopping by the beginning. I chopping. As you saw that the video chopping by axe. I'm start already. What will be, and then I'm thinking already. If I use for the dance or for the performance, I'm thinking already the choreography. I'm thinking already the voice. Yeah, I put already my feeling, my energy on that mass will be. Start for that, chopping, and then I have a tool carving, and then I use my hand, and then hold by my feet. This is like this mass already like part of myself. One day, when the mass finished, I put in my face. Yeah, this is already connect to me from the mass and me.
So do you invent new kind of mask, or you use traditional designs or traditional characters?
Yes, absolutely. This is after this, I explained it a bit for you. From tradition mass, I'm trying to make more wide, to make a contemporary thing, contemporary mass, like a decoration mass, or like for what you call just people. I know people they would like to use mass for performance. They would like to use for decoration. They would like to use for example, for the place of the spirit. Kind of like there's many things, many function of the mass in Bali.
Okay, so explain us the spirit thing, because as a non-religious, non-believer person, I would like to know about spirits.
Okay. For me in Bali, the spirit depend on you to feel it. We believe spirit cannot die. Just our body. This is our body. Spirit can be fire. Spirit can be air. Spirit can be water. Spirit can be stone. Can be anything. Same like a water, for example. If spirit like a water, if you have a bottle, you put a water in the bottle, like a bottle of beer. This water can become like a bottle of beer. If you put water in the glass, the shape of the water will be like a glass. A spirit like that also. Yeah. But in Bali.
So the mask is like the place of the spirit?
Yes.
You give them a place?
Yes, absolutely. Same like us, because spirit is for Balinese, spirit is like us. We're feeling like that because how to represent the spirit can be water, can be fire, can be air, can be anything. So we have in Bali, we have a knowledge, we have a brain to create something by art. People more interesting, to get people more interesting, and then we make place for the spirit, like a barong. This is human creation. How people create something. After this, they put spirit there. In process, with the offering, with the ritual, kind of like that. But
and also,
yes. But
the hosts are struggling. Who will ask first? Please, Gilles.
Okay.
No, first I wanted just to compliment also. I'm not asking too much. I want just to make a bridge about these things of the acting, because that we were speaking also before I was Anom, and the interesting of like an actor, a performer of mask, when he feels the spirit, when he's adding a mask in his body, he's not an actor that's like just, okay, now I will perform for those people because I have this character, and it's connected much more with some other spirit and the spirit of the mask. So you receive that spirit.
Yes.
Because this is also the joke of the puppeteers. who manipulates who. When you are manipulating a puppet, really the puppet manipulates you. It's not, I have a puppet in hand, but reality, the puppet gives life to me. When I enter in the stage, the puppets define what I will do. And this is for the traditional purists, like a theater, like a performers, they will say, no, this is not possible. You need to be an actor, knowing each action. But in the side of the religious or performatic or spiritual, this is completely different. Understand? So it's connected also with my roots when I was dancing carnival masks and I was performing as a kid. And I was adding this mask and I became the mask. I trusted I am that character. I'm not more Gilberto from Brazil, blah, blah. I lost everything and become that spirit. And that's the beauty. And I can understand you very well, Anom. So that's the beauty of, I think, what he's speaking about, the spirit in the puppets, in the mask,
anything, anything. That's like Gilberto said, it's just true like that. When I'm perform, before I'm perform, I have to invite the spirit of the dancer, of the dance, spirit of the dance, and then come to me, stay in the mask, and then the mask transfer the spirit to myself. After that, back again, I have to transfer the spirit to the mask. It's like a connecting like that. But this is not anybody can do like that, but need the process also. Start from, like me, I'm learning dancing when I was 9 years old. I'm learning dancing 9 years old. I'm learning carving when I was 9. Same time, I'm learning puppet. I'm carving in same when I was 9 years old. It's quite long to understand that one,
But this is part of your culture. You cannot escape. This is like some kind of sinner. But in the way of thinking, I was invited by Anon when I was there to see his performance inside a religious place. So it's not for tourists, because when you are in Bali, you have the tourist performances that Americans, English guys are there. So this is faster one. I'm not saying superficial, it's completely different. You can watch a puppet show for tourists, is other. It's the same here in Prague. When you have the puppet shows for tourists and the puppet shows for Czech, that's more roots. But he invited me, so we went. So he was concentrating behind, and you have the music. So it's a kind of trance, because the music and I was, and we were sitting watching. They had the place that we could not go because they were. And when he entered with the mask and dancing, moving the hands, and it was really like it was not more unknown. It was the spirit of the mask. So it was not an actor when you are going to the theater and watching. So that was really powerful. And I didn't want to take so much photos, because it's not possible to take photo of this. You lose. So it was a moment that you just feel that feeling and finish it. You cannot record. It's not the same as you watching the video. It's the same like a theater in video. It's not working. Yes.
So let's watch a piece of a workshop you did in 2014 in America. Well, so will you get to see some of the also a character that you are demonstrating?
Okay, I can use that.
Yes.
There's a priest laughing different.
I am so happy. I'm so happy. Come here to US. My dreams come true. That's weird.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about acting with masks. Do you have like specific rules? This character should be played like this, her voice will be like that, or do you invent it all?
Yes. The character, I mean, like the old man, the voice must be. We have a rule like that. Cannot just any, any. Okay, like now, my voice is normal now. Yeah, same like puppeteer, exactly like same. Because it's for us in Bali, the mask is like that, the voice is must like this. Then the movement must be like that. All different. Every single mask, different voice, different movement, like that.
So which character was that?
This is like an old man. It's like a high priest. You heard this the beginning with the mantra. This is like a prologue, like prologue, yeah. The beginning,
yes.
Singing little bit, the beginning come out little bit singing, little bit mantra. After this, with the voice different. Cannot same.
So you talked about characters. You talked about different kind of mask for religious rituals, for theatrical work, and you also have this kind of mask for protection.
Yeah, the protection mask also. Okay. What I do, like in US, this I show people who to how is mask. I mean the function of the mask, not only for decoration. We can use for theater also, and then to learn different kind. Okay, like Gilberto talk just for a minute to change ourselves. It's not anymore me at this time. I would like to show, this is the real priest coming, kind of like that, And then after that, the protection mesh, yes. Like this is we have to hanging special mesh. We hanging in the dining room or in front gate like that. Actually, that this mesh we adopt from the door gate of the big temple. This is what's piece by piece,
You have to explain it to. You have to explain it to Western non-believer as me.
So I think it's like a connecting also. No, I can also enter one more time, making a bridge. It's about because I think art can be also like connected with protection, because I have the same, like I have tradition from Brazil that we plant some kind of flower in the entrance of the house. It's not flower, but it's Saint George sword, and this is for protection against bad eyes, like so when you enter in the house, you always have that. And we have also a giant sculpture called carranca. That's it's close to those things that they had in the front of the boats, those women or the dragons protecting. And I think it's like what Anon is saying also, when you enter in Bali, every time when you get into the temple, you every time have the monsters or some like stronger animals with the teeth and things like that, like a really like to scare the bad feelings or to make people a little bit change their posture when they are getting into and connecting with the spirits and all the things like that. Helps a lot. So I believe also. I'm not believing too much in a lot of things, but I believe that.
So I have to ask something about the about that mask that we are seeing that while preparation. You did it today. Today was it today in the morning?
Yep. Yeah, I
And
do
you
it morning.
and you did it for us for demonstrating.
Yes.
So thank you very much
It
for
looks
that.
so easy. It's looking so easy, yeah. When he's doing, it's like a good sharp chisels. I can show also the mask I was doing with him, part of yes. So that I was
Wait,
also carving with him. So
Yep.
We will see. Let's see yours. Yeah.
I was
so now we can-
carving also the beginning part with him, and I was one day and a half, because after we were moving also, but I was doing all the process like he was showing us, and he was bringing the ideas how we should work the eyes, like how to define. Was very nice. The way he had like a kind of a wood, like in the 90 degrees for measuring. Very interesting way of measuring also. So he was measuring the face and things like by that rule. Do you remember that, Anon, this rule that you
Yes.
have from wood that's like that,
Yeah.
90 degrees?
Like,
So
yeah.
he was measuring.
Yes.
So it's very
Yes.
interesting to see. Also, I have some chisels. He was I was working also. So the chisels are looking
Wait,
very
wait.
interesting, because they don't have the piece of wood for
Yeah.
holding, because Europeans chisels are more
Yes.
like that.
Yes. Yes.
So you
yes.
are use it for like carving, and
carving.
he was working much more hitting with something in the
like a mallet,
process. So was very, I think big part of Asian countries, they work like that. I saw also
this
in
is
China and some.
These are the Western chisels.
way.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. For
Because in
us in
Japan
Bali,
they have different also. Yes.
So
tell
Anom,
tell
you
us.
were saying.
For us, Bali, Anon.
yeah. For us in Bali, we have give it to show you the tool carving like that without handle. But we have in Bali also with handle, but this is for the carpenter only. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like us for here. Like we have that also for carpenters.
Yeah, for carpenter only.
But that you are doing for 90 degrees. Yeah. It's traditional for carpenters because you need 90 degrees, not organic shapes, for sure.
Yes.
So this character
And
is evolving.
I think it's like a.
So I just wanted to ask what
and what do you want to say?
Wanted to ask that while this mask is taking form as we speak, we get to see the character more and more. I wanted to ask which character is that?
That is we call Siddhakarya mess. This is when I'm perform. This is the last character come for the last the end of the performance. This is last character. We call Siddhakarya mess.
And is it a human character?
Yes.
Like a man?
Human character. Man, like a high priest. High priest character. High priest mess. Actually, that one. Actually, this is like a in his character is like a Buddhism.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think they have also that character in the puppet show also. You have the same character for the puppets, not? You have the same for the puppet theater, Indonesian puppet theater, you have that character also. It's the bowed one.
Yeah. Because this is in Bali character, if I do performance, maybe like the beginning is prime minister. After this is old man prime minister. After this we have a storyteller. This is a couple. Two brothers become a storyteller.
They have the clowns. Yes, they have the clowns. Mate. Yeah?
The clown. Yeah. Similar like a commedia dell'arte, similar like that, And then after this we have a clown coming out. After this,
So
the last character.
let's find them. Let's see if we can find them. I think they are. Tell me when to stop.
Okay. Now
This is the
like a
younger
game.
guy. The mustache is the left
Mustache.
one. It's is the younger man.
yeah.
The
This is
down,
we call
the
job.
left. Yeah,
No.
that's
This
the
one?
yes.
No,
Yeah.
no. This is a different one. If see I think you saw the last video I give you today. You will see the finished one.
Yeah. So let's go. We can go back to the video. But until we do that, let's stay with your website. Wait, I lost
Yes.
it. There's more than 150 designs here.
Yes.
And
And this is what he took photo, but he has much more. You get crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
and yes, and also like I wanted just to try to conduce some other part also speaking Anon about what do you feel about interaction from what's the like when you were performing your masks out of Bali, when you were traveling to US, you make a lot of festivals, you work in a lot of different parts of the world. What are the feeling of the people? What are the cultural shocks, or what you are feeling when you are exposing or performing to them? What's your what do you have for you from those intercultural meetings? Yeah, because you are promoting your culture, but you are showing and influencing other people from all over the world. So what do you feel about it? And
Okay. For me, Gilberto, I'm traveling to other country to promote my tradition, my culture to the people, and then try, people get influenced also some from what I do, because they can adopt some of the technique of, if I'm making mess, the technique how to carve. I really cannot influence them by the what you call it, the belief. Cannot. Just I talk to them. This is art, only art, and then the technique how is Balinese people doing wood carving. Not only mesh carving, they do like this kind of tool, and then what kind of an idea they're doing, like that, For me, what I'm doing, you show my mesh. This is from before I'm carve the mesh, I have to read something. At least behind the mesh, they have a story, not only just mesh. Kind like that.
And who invents
and
these
also-
stories?
yeah.
Who invents these stories? You invent them?
Yes.
Or is that
we I really cannot just carving and make a mess. After this, the mess. If people asking what kind of mess it is, who is he, or no, at least the mess talk, or at least the mess gives some message to the people. I don't want just hanging like a dyed mess, I would like to my must give something, a message, at least a good thing.
Yeah, also
Because-
the mask stopped it in a wall is one thing, but when the mask comes alive by performer, it's It's completely other. It's the same like a puppet. Throw it in a box, but when the puppet is alive in the stage, it's something that's also like it's really powerful. Because what's the difference? We like I am like also listen from my students. Sometimes people consider a mask as an object. It's a theater object. It's just a piece of wood. And more and more, I try to speak also to my students like consider that as religious. So don't open your mask everywhere. Like care about when you are performing from the mask. You just open the mask in the moments. You don't wear the mask everywhere, because you lose the power of that. So at the moment that you enter for the stage, you prepare and interact with the mask, meet the mask. This is also Jacques Lecoq, a lot of other actors from that are flirting with the like the Asian side much more. Yes, that's like considering the mask something, not just I throw my mask on the table and I get and perform, and it's like okay, and after I just like using a mobile or a t-shirt. It's something like close the mask, consider the mask when you are looking for your character. Also, how you are like having this interaction with the spirit or that powerful character that you want to tell a story to someone. So that's the powerful, I think. Anon, it's really connected, and I think that's the beauty for our actors and students and people that are interested to be a wood carver or a performer of mask. Tell Anon, please.
Because it's for me, mask and like my mask, I feel like it's my fiance. I'm trying to be, it's my fiance, I love it, same like I have a puppet from my ancestor. This already around 400 years. Still now I use it for the performance. This I'm learned from them. Wow, this is 400 years already the mask, but still keep good condition.
Wow, 400 years.
Yes.
Joke. Wow. Amazing, man. Amazing.
That's for me. I'm thinking, I'm respect that, and then because of that of the puppet from ancestor, also from the mask, I can go to show people. I can fly to other country to see another culture, to meet other people. This is for me is big gift. For me, very big gift for me, because of mask and puppet.
And also this makes your community powerful. What I understood, and also looking for a Brazilian, when you see a master, because I'm studying some kind of rites from Brazil also. When you have a master from some rite in a community, makes the community proud. We have that guy with us. So this makes all the community feeling high in a confidence, self-confidence, because you have that master. So we are powerful. We are not just like a superficial. We feel we don't have any. No, we are proud. We have this dancer. We have this carver. So makes all the community powerful. It's not just one guy. It's not one artist.
True.
Where I saw you have hundreds of workers together making the community powerful, and that's the beauty of seeing in Bali and some other places that you can find. But more and more the masters are dying. People are copying the masters also. We were discussing with Anon. People go and want to have non-traditional show, and they copy. It's happening a lot in my country also. So it's tricky. Sometimes it's better you make the artists that they are having this cultural, supporting them. When you are buying a work from those guys, support the groups. Support. It's much better than you have a guy from other country, dancing Brazilian music. I'm not against, but it just sometimes it's better you go to the roots, and that's the thing that's very interesting also to understanding that.
So I want to go and see the masks. So let's just play a game. So I will pick one mask, and Anom, you will tell us what mask is it and what it's for. So let's choose. Let's choose. Oh, you can hear the rain. Yeah, this one.
Yeah, big
Who's
rain
that?
here. Oh, this is we call chaluluk.
And what kind of?
Chaluluk.
So I guess we can see the definition between the mask that was created to be worn on the face, and
Yeah.
the protection mask that the eyes is full and the mouth is full, so you can't wear them on the face, right?
Yeah, we can use that for the performance. This is part of the mask we use in performance. We call magic performance. You know, we call like a magic performance. Yeah, what is that? Yeah, the chaluluk. And that is Durga.
Sorry, yeah, which one? Oh, I lost it.
The mask
Durga.
beside, yes, that
This one.
Yeah, this is Rangda. This also, if complete, that one will be big mess with the hair, long hair, with long hair from the horse hair. Long hair we call Durga. We call or Durga or Rangda.
And how long did it take you to make this one?
For the carving only, maybe like 2 weeks. After that, I'm always put some silver filigree on the top of the eyes. Silver filigree around 1 week more, and then I have to paint again. Like if good weather, not rain like now, can be fast. You know. Yeah, will be like that also.
Yeah, but just explain, no. It's not 2 weeks of 8 hours working non-stop. He do some process and after he do other. Yes or no? So takes, just for people not understand, you are 2 weeks, 70 hours working that mask. You work faster in that mask, yeah? You are just making some step by step. What I saw him, yes?
Yes.
So, just it's not 2 weeks of like it's taking 2 weeks because he's painting, drawing, so it's a process, but he's carving a lot of masks at the same time. Yes, so he's working. Yes.
Yep. Okay. For one mask like Rangda the Durga, it can be if complete, maybe like 1.5 months one mask.
So.
1.5
because it's a lot of process, respecting details.
Yeah. Also, I work almost 8 hours per day from okay, let's see, like from 8 o'clock in the morning until 5. Depend. Sometimes I have to work until night. You know, depend on my mood also. You know, really, because working in art is really need mood. Yeah.
This guy is not real. He's a piece of wood. He's a red wood.
Yeah.
He's not real. You are speaking with a piece of wood. He's like 8 hours every day carving. That's why when we do something with love and do a lot, you are like he's part of what he does. It's not Anon and the masks. It's everything. I have Anon in my wall here also.
Sure.
I got Ganesha from him, so I will try to show you. 1 second. It's protection of my house also.
And then we had the Wi-Fi problem again. So now while Gilles is struggling with his Wi-Fi, is there going to be... No, we can't see it. Gilles, your Wi-Fi is stuck.
Yeah.
He's stuck and off he went.
Sorry.
So,
because I move it. So I send after the photo. No problem, I back.
So Anom, is there going to be a seventh generation in your family for
Yeah.
mask makers
Yeah.
and puppet makers?
Yep. Yep.
So like you have sons and you are training them?
Yes. I have 2 sons and 1 daughter. Mostly my youngest son, he very interesting. Carving, music, dancing. That's one thing I really, for sure, yeah, I have to pass to my next generation. Important for me, not only for me, but also for the for the community. For me, this is one thing, you know. That is my mission now. How to pass to my next generation, because it's like now it's a little bit hard, you know. Many young Balinese people, they try to working in different place, like they're working in cruise ship, they're working in restaurant or hotel in Bali, kind of like that, you know. But I've always said, okay, if you're working half day, half time, better you make something at home, keep the tradition, making some sculpture, making mass, or learning music, or learning dancing, you know. This is part of my community, part of Balinese community, you know. Cannot far from that situation, you know. That is the truth.
Yeah, this is a real problem happening in a lot of cultural groups. So the younger generation don't want to keep because they are being pushed for other directions. Obviously, this is for sure.
Yes.
So I have to say, I will just say for the people who are watching that looking through Anom's website, you can get a really good sense of what his art is like. I will just post the website again. You will get to see tens, like more than like 150 different kind of masks, and I think it's very interesting just to watch. And I know the stage is yours again.
Yeah, and can I
you can hear it.
Yeah, and also I would like to say some stuff about Anon is producing now some. We have some sound of rain, Anon. This is rainy, or this is really rainy? Yes, it's Bali tropical rainy. Ooh la la.
Yeah,
Man,
big rain.
we run, we swim. Here is dry. So just I would like to say some stuff about because Anon it's producing. I'm helping him also to have some like online classes, online video about Balinese dancing, Balinese masks, and Balinese puppets. So he's going to show some of the techniques. Ilan opened this amazing space. So I'm really thankful for Ilan to offer this opportunity also to Anon to teach me, and like I am part of. I'm trying to help him to produce those classes. So who will be interested to be part of the online course? It will be really not expensive, and also he can also, you can enter in contact with him. He can send you the tools. The Balinese tools are amazing, and also help you with the finding, maybe I'm not so sure in Israel, finding a good wood for you to carve, but also you take a little bit look about some techniques and ways of carving and ways of performing. So we are planning to have that. So keep on touch with me, with Ilan or Anon, and we're sure soon is going to start the online class. I think in 1 month we are going to start promoting soon also. So I invite everybody that are interested to be more part of it. Get in touch with us. Okay.
Yeah, so let's hope that in 1 month we will be out of the lockdown. The number of sick people will not be so high, and we will be able to go back to our normal life. But I don't think it will be like that. It will take some time. So we're about to end.
Yep.
I would like to say some words in Hebrew. תודה לכל מי שצפה עד עכשיו. בשבוע הבא אנחנו ממשיכים בתוך הסגר ב-15 בספטמבר. המפגש שלנו יעסוק במאחורי הקלעים של טקס פרסי הבמה לילדים ולנוער. אנחנו נדבר על הצגות לילדים ולנוער. יחד איתי יהיו כאן גם הבימאי, הנה, הבימאי אידה נמית, השחקן אמנון וולף, והיוצרת, הבימאית, השחקנית, הכל, היוצרת דנה דבורין, ואנחנו יחד נדבר על מה באמת קרה בטקס פרסי הבמה לילדים ולנוער 2017. הטקס הוא של אסיטז', ארגון תיאטרון הילדים בישראל. נשמח אם תהיו איתנו, כמובן למי שרשום, נשלח תזכורות. אפשר להירשם דרך האתר שלנו, דרך דף צור קשר, ואנחנו מודיעים כמה ימים לפני, ובאותו יום, כדי שתזכרו, יש סיכוי שהשעה קצת תתאחר. פנו אלינו אנשים ואמרו ששבע בערב שעה קשה לאנשים ילדים, אז אנחנו נתחשב גם בזה ויכול שזה יתאחר. So I would like to thank the two of you for joining us today. I know it was very interesting to get to know you and get to know some of your culture through your perspective. And Gilles, thank you very much for being the matchmaker. And we hope to see you soon.
Yes.
For sure. Anon, you want to say something also? Would like you to... You want to say some final words? It's okay for you?
It's okay. Okay, no problem. Okay. Thank you for anybody or both of yours. Thank you so much to give me chance to talk about my culture, who I am. Thank you so much. And then, yeah, good life, healthy, and suksma. Suksma mean in Bali, thank
and
you.
People, thank you. Toda, it's in Hebrew. And in
Toda. In Balinese,
Toda.
suksma. Yeah,
Suksuma.
suksma. Yeah.
So thank you very much.
Pleasure. And see you soon for sure. Yes.
Sure.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh.